Alright, we're live. Hello, welcome to No More Games. I'm Buster, this is Boingo.
Hello.
And today we got a lot to talk about because the June Apocalypse slash not E3 slash Summer Games Fest is in full swing. Also, Sony did a direct.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but first I want to ask, Boingo, how you doing?
I'm doing the swelling dandles.
Yeah.
Fucking had to walk around in a goddamn circle for fucking ever today.
Aw, dang. That's not fun.
I was mowing the yard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good old mowing the lawn. Well, I recently got a new job, so that's nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't I've already been. I'll talk probably more about the components next week. Just because this week we're on components. We might have a special guest. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Anyway, let's just get into the news because we have like 5 whole stories. Thank God, actual things to talk about. Too many things to talk about.
How dare you games fucking industry for not fucking doing news all the time for us to talk about.
And now you've given us all the news. Now we have all the news. So first, let's get into the first big story of the week. I mean, actually, this is going to be an ongoing story throughout the month. Sonic Frontiers.
Oh boy, Sega finally hired that man.
Yeah, everyone been making the jokes because it's an open world Sonic game. And I have very, very conflicting feelings. I like a lot of stuff, I dislike a lot of stuff, you know?
Here's the thing. I don't actively participate in the Sonic fandom.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I look at this, and I just go like, oh, there's a lot of interesting things. I see where you take that from. Yeah. That's kind of neat. I want to try it out.
Yeah, I do want to try it, and luckily this is just the first look of the month. This is just how, like, this isn't going to be, like, the gameplay loop. This is just a sample of, like, what we can expect, what they're kind of going for. But, like, there's a lot of stuff I like. First off, I think the game looks pretty. I have no idea how the Nintendo Switch is going to run this. Because here's the thing. First-party open-world games on Switch, they run fine. Third-party ones, So I'm a bit worried about the Switch port, but that's future me's problem. Now,
here's the thing. At this point, Sega's kind of basically a second party for Nintendo.
Yeah.
They release this stuff on other platforms, but, like, Nintendo's the mark they're going for.
Yeah.
Unless it's Yakuza.
Good point. I know some people are complaining about the reuse model. I don't really care. It still looks nice.
Reuse of assets should always be allowed.
Yeah, especially because, like, Yakuza reuses a lot of assets. It's how they're able to get so many quality games out so quicker. So, hey, I don't mind another Sega franchise taking shoot. Like, I hope there's an objective. This trailer gameplay showcase is leaning a lot into the open world, like, exploration. And, like, I like that. I don't mind that. But I want to know the story. I feel like story, like, because they said Ian Flynn from the comics is writing this game. And I love Ian Flynn's writing. So I'm like, okay, like, I want to see a story. What does he got cooked up for Frontiers? What's the character dialogue going to be like? And I feel like I know we're going to get it throughout the month, but I want to see if that's the aspect of Frontiers I'm arguably the most interested about.
I think they hint at the story, which is basically like Sonic got trapped on an island. He's trying to figure out what the fuck's happening.
Yeah, it's very much okay. What I'm about to say might be a little controversial. It reminds me of a much more polished version of what Rise of Lyric was going for. Cause like with the old, like, if you remove the bandages, Sonic, and scarves, a lot of this does remind me of, like, Rise of Lyric, with, like, from, like, the little puzzles to, like, the open world, but, like, in a good way. Like, in, like, the ideas, like, that could be interesting. Like, even the mythical, like, techno magic aesthetic they're going for, you know?
Yeah. Which, I mean, has always been a Sonic aesthetic since, like, 1 with the ancient ruins and stuff.
Yeah, and this, I hope this, like, does, like, I hope the more gameplay we see, the better this looks. And I hope there's, like, more level aesthetics, because, I don't know, like, Sonic in green places, I get that's a thing. Also, I think the only thing that outright looks bad here is the trick animation. I don't know what was going on with that. Like,
yeah,
maybe. I mean,
also it's still in dev and all that
yeah.
stuff.
I mean, some people are speculating and wanting a delay. I wouldn't mind it, but like, it just. I feel like the only thing that really needs like polishing is a bit of the pop up and that trick animation. I'm sorry, that looks weird. Especially compared to other things. But I do like a lot what I'm seeing, and I'm very excited to see how the combat plays. Because from the brief snippet we got from the combat, I love the way it's basically like, what if we based an entire Devil May Cry-esque combat system around the homing attack, and that's like Kid Me. That's what Kid Me has always wanted from a Sonic game. So like, yes.
Yeah, it's just. This is a little bit of elements of them trying something new, which is just like cool.
Yeah. Also, for if anyone hears any sucking noises, I'm drinking a water bottle, so that's why. I'm sorry, but yeah, I am very interested to see what Frontiers could bring. I hope the future showcases this month. Like, I need to see more. I feel like I need to see more. And I kind of hate that I have to keep saying I need to see more, because I want to be sold on this. But it's just like, the drip feed is a bit too much right now, you know?
Yeah.
Like, especially, like, because now the Sonic fandom's back at each other's throats. We had, like, 6 months of peace, thanks to the movie and the initial reveal. But now we're back to hating each other's guts, so, yeah. But anyway, let's actually talk about probably the most uncontroversial, like, Pokemon reveal ever. I feel like everyone's on board of this. Oddly enough. I haven't really seen much complaints. I feel like, maybe because I just follow good people now, but Pokemon Scarlet and Violet got its release date and second trailer.
It looks better as a Pokemon game. I'm just not into Pokemon anymore.
That's fair. As a Pokemon fan who was kind of mixed on Legends, like, I like a lot of stuff of Legends, I just haven't had the need to go back to it. I am very interested in this game, but I'm also, like, I need to see I need to know, like, some specifics of what they're pitching, because when they pitch that, like, okay, in this game, you'll be able to go anywhere, at, like, no story requirements is gonna bog you down. And I'm like, that's cool? How's level balancing gonna work? That's all I got. I don't know.
It does look like it's taking stuff from Arceus, so that's good.
Like, I know it's gonna take, like, seamless XP share, and, like there's gonna be, like, 4-player online and stuff. There's, like, big areas. And, like, it looks like there's gonna be multiple trainer designs you could pick from. Or, like, maybe that's just rival designs. I hope it's multiple trainer designs, because I feel like Pokemon games are, like, very customizable now, and it would be really cool to be able to just have just a wider variety of character, like, archetypes to pick from, you know?
Yeah, other than just,
like,
changing the value of some skin tones.
Yeah, and it looks like, it actually, like, I'm looking at the gameplay right now. They actually have, like, a black hairstyle for, like, the, like, black character, which is good, so.
Yeah. Again, I think that's been my major complaint about Pokemon. Once I realized, I just don't enjoy this anymore.
Yeah.
It is a AA budgeted game that is trying to be a AAA game, so you can see the cracks all the fucking time.
That's fair. Like, honestly, like, I do understand that. I do have my critiques of some of the modern games. But at the same time, I'm just like, the games are just so fun to me that I kind of don't care. Like, that, like...
Here's the thing. It could have been more fun if they actually, like, booster budget so they can polish everything more.
Yeah, and, like, more time and, like, less releases, you know.
Or understand their limitations and aim for them and make that the best it can be.
Understandable. So, like, you kind of, like, you don't like the in-between.
Yeah, because they stretch out the ideas they have so they're thin and don't have the depth, but they aren't doing enough to, like, polish them and give them the depth that they would deserve. You know?
Yeah.
Like, when's the last time we had a system like EVs and IVs?
Do we need... I don't know. Good point. But, like, do we need, like, extra systems like that? Like, because...
No, but, like, for example, after contests, every version of the contest derivative thing was shallow.
Fair.
And even when they got back to Gen 3 and did a remake, the contests became shallow.
Yeah. Again, like, actually, there's this really good video by Foxcade where it's like Pokemon's trying to appeal to like so many people. Like that stretches them thin, and I think that's what you're getting at, you know.
But here's the thing: you don't appeal to everyone by appealing to everyone. You appeal to everyone by being good, and the people who care will sing your praises, and people who will listen will be interested.
Fair. Like, I think that's why like Arceus won over so many people, because it focused on being like an open world Pokemon game instead of like, hey, let's do multiplayer, let's do this, let's do that, and like,
yeah,
I think that's why.
And it also focused on one game and not two.
Yeah, fair. I don't know. I need to like get back to Arceus sometime. I need to do a replay because I don't know how to feel about that game still. I don't know. But yeah, that's the big Nintendo announcement of the. Maybe we'll get a direct soon. I feel like we're kind of due for a direct soon, but like, I don't know what. Who knows at this point? The world of gaming is topsy turvy and about shebang, and I don't know. Excuse me. Anyway, let's get into probably the thing I'm most excited about this week, which when the Pokemon trailer kind of gets second place, you know you've done something right. Street Fighter 6.
Hell yeah! No. This is Final Fight 4.
I'm so yeah, because this is literally like Metro City. It's like the main setting of like the single player story mode and like a bunch of the locations and fights is Metro City. That is so cool.
And it's not, it's not like, oh, we're making New York and we're calling it. No, it's fucking all the signs are like Metro City, Street Fighter references. There was a fucking
Hugo
statue of Hagar.
Yeah, and there's Hugo on billboards. There's like characters, and it's like, yo, let's go.
And apparently, okay, and someone made the multicolored dreadlocks character in a video game must be Wooly, and Wooly was just like, nah, that's the first boss from Final Fight.
Yo, that's great. Yeah,
hold on, I'm sending you the Wooly tweet.
Yeah, because I know I know there's like some characters that are just like I love like Street Fighters like insist on just putting like random Final Fight characters in this time in their like Street Fighter game.
Fighter.
Yeah, maybe he'll be the grappler because I don't see any Zangief anywhere, so that would be kind of interesting.
But like, yeah, no. That's who that dude is in the trailer. It's the boss from Final Fight, and I'm just going like, yo,
yeah, like
good cut.
Yeah, yeah, good cut. Like I know, like we kind of complain about like some people complain about some of the Final Fight cuts being a bit lazy, but I feel like that's a good one. Like especially because he's just a cool looking character. Like,
because we've only had one Mook, Poison.
Yeah,
we had a mini boss, Hugo. And then one boss, Abigail.
Yeah. And also, I like the idea of this, like, hub world. Just, like, where you can interact and, like, learn, like you know, and, like, learn the people of the streets.
And it looked like there's also, like, Yakuza-esque random encounters where you get accosted by Joe Schmoes.
Oh, I just realized.
Turns into...
This is just modern Shenmue.
Yeah, it's just Shenmue, it's just Yakuza, but it's like being made by Capcom.
Yeah.
With the Street Fighter thing, and it looks like you are playing Luke. Like, Luke's the main character.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. Like, and it's like, you know, and that's a big deal, because what was one of the big complaints about Street Fighter V? Lack of single-player content. Here's a huge Metro City exploration mode. You know?
Where you can, like, it's probably gonna have, like... If I were Capcom, I would full-on Yakuza this. I would put in old Capcom games in an arcade that you can emulate and play. I'm not saying you have to go up to, like, Street Fighter 3, but, like, the CS2 systems?
Yeah, like, put a Street Fighter 2 in there, at least. Yeah, or maybe put some, like, Final Fights, you know?
Like, Put in like Captain Commando.
Yeah, I mean, like that would kind of like be funny because we all thought like some people, not we all thought, but like some people thought like Luke was gonna be Captain Commando. Also, Chun Li. I honestly, this wasn't like a redesign I was imagining for her, but it works so well. It feels like a mix between her alpha and new...
cutscene 3.
Yeah,
Because in the cutscene she has like those capris.
yeah, like it feels like a mix between like her Street Fighter 3 and alpha look, and I really like that. Also, is she training her like adopted daughter in that one scene?
Yeah, so we are definitively post 3.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, like Ryu looks even better. I like the shirtless Ryu is already pretty cool, but I love his like little cloak.
So good. Luke looks phenomenal.
Yeah,
10 times better than his.
he looks like he looks
appearance.
happy to be here. He looks so cool, you know?
Yeah. Like, I know they probably just kept him in the tracksuit for like the trailer and go like, oh, you'll get different costumes for Luke.
Yeah, but like he looks this actual gameplay, and it looks like when we actually get to gameplay, oh, the hit effects, like it looks so satisfying to just mash buttons here, you know?
Okay, and here's the thing, I wanted to kind of say is like this. I feel like looking at the aesthetics of this version of Street Fighter, I think they're aiming for the classic Street Fighter box art look.
Oh, definitely, where it's like a tad realistic, but like still cartoony.
It is cartoony with semi-realistic rendering, you know?
Yeah.
Like, here's a better version because it's from the Japanese box art, like...
Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely. I can see that, like, Street Fighter 2 box art kind of, like, graphics. Like... Yeah, and it just like, oh, the hit effects, the little graffiti paint. Oh, that's so cool.
They're just amping up the hip hop influences from Street Fighter.
Yeah,
3,
I need a full version of the song they're using in this trailer because it just looks sick. Also, the new character Jamie, I love him. I love his little drunken boxing like attitude. I kind of wish he was Sean, but like it's fine because it's like, hey, you know, new character and he still looks sick.
I mean, he's basically like he's influenced by Yan and Yang.
Yeah, like two of the most popular Street Fighter 3 characters. Yeah.
So like it's cool there, but like the only thing I'm just thinking with this is just like poor Alex. He was supposed to be the main character, and like
the
he
next
got a
generation
game that got shat on for years until Third Strike. And then you never hear anybody talk about him.
Yeah.
He shows up as DLC, and then it's just like, oh, this blonde twink is now the main character? Okay. No justice for Alex.
Yeah. It's kind of, man. I hope he gets in as, like, DLC. Also, there's, like, in the end... Also, they fixed the logo. Thank God.
Oh, logo 10 times better.
Yeah.
I love the Roman V, and then it changes, and it's just like on the side. It looks neat.
Yeah, it's great. And it's the little paint just adds so much actual texturing instead of looking like a Bitcoin. Also, at the end of the trailer, they have new challenger Kimberly, who I like looks. She looks neat. I'm pretty sure she'll be the focus of the next trailer. But like
we may be seeing our new main hero trio.
Yeah, definitely. And it's like I still hope we have like other like past new generation characters. It's not just like these new guys, which I'm like I love these new guys so far, but like, you know, give some Sakura and Sean some love, you know?
Also, I just noticed the V part of the hexagon logo looks like an S.
Oh.
For streets.
Yeah, streets. Yeah, it's like a logo that kind of just like like the more you look at it, the better it gets. But it can still just work as just like a neat little like eye catcher, you know?
Yeah, it's solid, but like genuinely just going around the world, and it's like it just looks phenomenal. The environment looks fun.
Yeah, and it's like at first I was really worried like that this game would be like too gray, but no, the colors still pop, especially in the battle effects. Yeah, I'm just like super excited about this. How many how many characters will be in the starting roster? What do you think?
Well, we already know 4.
Yeah.
Um,
I think at
what did
minimum
5 start
20.
with? What did 5 start with?
What?
What
5
did
start
5
with
start with?
16 and 4 started with 25.
I think they're gonna aim for 24.
24 sounds good. Maybe a pre-order bonus like at launch. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't even think. I think they're trying to stay on the good laurels of people.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna do a pre-order bonus.
You're right. Good point. Wait.
Fucking
Vac
you
just
and
posted
Chun-Li's
just
Transformers.
yeah. I mean like, oh bro, the M Bison like double combiner looks sick.
Oh no, it's a triple changer. He
Triple
goes
changer.
from robot to jet to tank, and I think that might that's Blitzwing. That's a Blitzwing. I was about to say, oh, it looks a little bit like Megatron. No, it's Blitzwing.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, like, who do you think our main villain will be? Well, we'll just
someone new.
Yeah, it'll probably be like, I think it's gonna be some crime boss guy.
You know what? If it was up to me, it's the leader of the Mad Gear gang.
Yeah,
bring him back.
Yeah, or maybe have a new leader of the Mad Gear gang if you want to like get more creative. And like reference like like if you want to like kind of like make like a point of like where Final Fight is in the Street Fighter canon. What else? Also, Poison has to be in the starting roster. Literally, Metro City is the main location of the game. If Poison is DLC again, I'm gonna throw a fit.
Yeah. Poison. Put our trans queen front and center, please.
Yeah, please. It'll make Matt McMuscles happy. Also, something that is kind of like on the Capcom version of trailer. This is multi-platform.
Sodom needs to be on it.
Yeah, Sodom would be neat. Yeah, from Alpha.
Yeah, but you started in the final fight.
Yeah, that would be sick. Also, something that's kind of like a little... This is still coming to PS4, but it's also coming to Xbox and Steam. So...
Full-on release.
Yeah, so like, I hope crossplay... I'm pretty sure crossplay will be in there. Because they already have crossplay of Street Fighter 5, so like, it would be kind of a dumb move if they got rid of it already. You know?
Right.
Just, man, this is like probably the most excited I've been for a game in a bit. Just like the trailer just got me hyped. I love Street Fighter. I'm really excited to see kind of the Street Fighter 3 vibes come back with like a new flair. I know like some people aren't hot on Luke, but like I've really grown on him. I've actually messed around with him a bit in 5, and he's really fun. It's just, God, it reminds me of a PS2 fighting game in the best ways, where it's just like, look at all this cool stuff you can do with all this like crazy side mode. That's like, because I saw a lot of people comparing it to like the PS2 Mortal Kombats, and I kind of see that,
Yeah, it looks exciting. The fight looks good. The fighting's looks good. Just a lot of things just vibing with it.
Yeah. This is just an exciting time to just be a Capcom fighting game fan. And we'll get the fighting game collection coming out,
And back on the roster thing, here's the thing. Let's just let there be freaks. Put the freaks in.
Yeah.
Put the stretchy dude from 3 in.
Yeah. Freaking put Bob from Street Fighter 4 in here.
Bring in the Turkish wrestling man from 4.
Sure, why? I don't know how he looks like. Street Fighter 4 is my least played Street Fighter game, but sure, go ahead. Yeah, super excited for this, man. And here's something I put just because I thought it looked interesting. Eternights. This is apparently made by a guy, like a Western studio, that apparently it's inspired by Persona. But you can already get but it's like an action RPG.
You say Persona, my immediate thought was, oh, High School Devil May Cry.
Yeah, it kind of the storytelling's more Persona inspired, but like I can totally see Devil May Cry. This looks like this looks like that JRPG that your friend would recommend to you, like on like a pizza night,
Oh yeah, no, dude, you totally need to play Conception. You gotta.
Yeah. But, like, there's, like, a quick time event, and people have been memeing about this, but I legit think it looks cool. I hope it turns out to be good,
It looks like it's going to be one of those, if you're into it, you're into it, and if you aren't, boy, you're gonna find a lot of things to rag on.
Yeah, that's fair. That's totally understandable. Like, oh, it's gonna be the Monarch of 2023. Yeah, that's a niche JRPG for you. I don't like Yeah, but like I just thought this looked interesting. Like in a sea of kind of like big games, it's nice to have like a mid-budget title again. You know?
Yeah.
I hope it turns out good. I hope people like it. And now for the one that Boingo's gonna have to carry me on because I completely forgot. I had to go do things while this trailer was playing, and I'm just gonna watch it while we talk. Final Fantasy 16.
All right, so Final Fantasy 16 coming out next year.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah. Let's hope that. I mean,
Square, I know you in delays.
I mean, granted, they announced that for 15, but they just delayed it by 2 months. But it still came out in 2016. So if it does get delayed, it'll just be like by a couple months. That'll still come out.
Yeah, but here's the thing: Final Fantasy 15 was delayed several years before that.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. It had more delays.
Being technical.
Okay. I'm sorry. I completely forgot that. I thought it just like silence and then reveal. But like you're right.
No, because originally Final Fantasy 15 was announced as Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, no, I just thought it was like silence then the 15, but you're right. But yeah, I'm really like I'm looking at this right now and it's like this looks like a Final Fantasy ass Final Fantasy.
If you're talking about Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, it's very much go. Also, people have been joking
maybe
about this.
5.
People have been joking about this, but like, yeah, naked men.
But basically, this seems to be like, hey, we're gonna stop all the science fiction-y stuff in Final Fantasy, and like, if I can be completely honest, this just made me go like, oh, the people who make Final Fantasy play Dark Souls.
I mean, like the people who play Dark Souls probably play Final Fantasy, so.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like they're
going,
like,
keep
okay,
in mind,
cool.
This year we got a Final Fantasy game that's basically like a Souls like Final Fantasy Origins. I still need to get back to it. I just got lost and I didn't go back since.
Yeah, and this definitely seems to be taking some elements and cues from Stranger's Paradise and 15.
Also, kaiju battles, like summon battles. That's actually a really cool mechanic.
Oh yeah. And like they're putting a lot of emphasis on the summons this go around.
Yeah, and I think that's a really cool idea. Like the summons, like have always been kind of a cool mechanic, but they haven't really been story relevant. So it's like, why not make them story relevant?
I think that they've been kind of relevant, but it's more of like, you are a summoner and you're important.
Yeah.
We don't care what you summon, but you, the character, are important. And now, just from the trailer, it seems like Ifrit has a human vessel?
Yeah.
Or something? Because we see the guts-looking motherfucker at the end of the trailer, and, like, someone's saying, like, you, my boy, Ifrit. And, like, what?
Is our main character, like, the devil's spawn, basically?
That'd be fun. But, like, I love just the emphasis they were putting on the chorus and the summons and just going, like, Behemoth, Shiva, Ifrit, and like
the graphics look mighty pretty.
The graphics look good. Part of me is just going like, yo, fucking sick. It's just fantasy. It's just a fantasy. I was looking and scouring. Where's a gear? Is there a robot in the background? Am I missing something? And I was like, oh no, I hear a laser. And then I went, no, those are sword strikes.
Yeah.
This is pure fantasy.
Yeah, very stylized fantasy, I'd say, because it's like you got like a lot of like particle effects and magic going all around.
Yeah, but it's not like, oh hey look, we got Magitech armor.
Yeah. I honestly love the techno aesthetic of like modern Final Fantasy, but it's nice to shake things up a bit, and it still looks really cool.
I mean, we have had the techno fantasy aesthetic since 7.
Yeah, so it's good to change things up, to go back to basics. Kind of like, why did people like 4 and 6 in the first? No, 6 actually, because 6 had mechs.
6 had mechs, so it was like 1 through 5, and then 9, kind of, if you want to be technical, yes, it's mostly fantasy aesthetics, but then they also have like airships and
airships have always
aliens.
airships have always been part of Final Fantasy, like from the beginning.
There's a difference. Okay, here's the thing. I say there's a difference between an airship that looks like a galleon and an airship that looks like a spaceship.
Fair.
Those are two different things.
That's fair.
They may both be airships, but one's made out of wood.
Okay. Yeah, this looks sick. Really, I need to play. I'm forcing myself to finish Stranger's Paradise before this comes out.
But yeah, no, it looks really neat. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I just think I like Strangers of Paradise's vibe more, but like that's just me. That's just a me thing. Like that's like this still looks amazing. Like, you know.
Also, it doesn't look like they're trying to aim for the fucking moon.
Yeah, this doesn't
look like, yo, let's just make a good story.
Yeah, I mean, I will be worried if we suddenly get another tie-in anime.
Here's the thing, I wouldn't mind an anime spinoff after the game's release.
Yeah, after the game's release. Like, I love the Final Fantasy 15 OVAs. Please actually wait before, like, making them, if you want to make one for 16.
Finish the game.
Yeah,
and like, I don't mean get it released. I mean finish the game.
I mean, this is being headed up by Final Fantasy 14's crew, like Yoshi P. So it's like, and like people love that guy, and he like from the little spiel he gave like during the state of play, it seems like he really loves his like work. So it's like, oh yeah. Also, I forgot to put this on, but I guess I should briefly talk about it. Resident Evil 4 got remade. I don't care.
Yep. Yeah. I'm not a big Resi fan. I appreciate when other people are fans of Resi, but yeah. I'm not a big Resi fan.
I'm a casual observer. And I've played a bit of 4, and I really liked what I played. Why? Why are we doing this when you could be putting resources into literally anything else? I don't know.
Because remake 1, 2, and 3 were all very, very popular and successful.
Yeah. But, like, also, why not remake Code Veronica? Literally everyone's asking for Code Veronica.
Hey, here's the thing. Wasn't Code Veronica at the same time as 4? Or is it a prequel?
I don't know. I think it was a prequel.
I don't care. Either way, I'm just going to wait for D-Bride to make wholesome, comics about Leon and Ada flirting, and that's all I care about.
Okay, fair. It's gonna reignite the Leon.
Oh no, D-Bride's been keeping that fucking flame fucking alive.
Yeah.
She's great.
Yeah, but like double down on it.
Oh yeah.
As for games we've been recently playing, I've actually decided I'm gonna embrace the memes and play Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I'm actually on the final boss. I haven't beaten it yet because it's kind of hard. It's good, very good. I love it.
Nice. Defeat American politics, please.
I don't know. Like
that's what Senator Armstrong is a representation of American politics.
Yeah, like I know. I clearly, because he is the American politics guy. Like Senator Armstrong, he's such a riot. Like both in comedy and in like pathos. Like not pathos, but
it's also just like, oh dear God, this was a parody.
Yeah,
now it's just real.
Yeah, this is just Twitter.
No, here's the thing. There are literally American politicians who talk like him. It's fucking...
I know. It's nuts. He's a crazy dude. And it's like, you can kind of see, like, when he tries to break his facade, but then he says, oh, I had someone wrote that for me. And it's like, So it's like, I don't know. I need to see a character. I need to see a video essay on, like, breaking down everything about that game, because I feel like it's a lot.
There was a recent one that was not necessarily super everything, but it was really good.
Yeah.
Like Jacob Geller.
Oh, Jacob Geller's great, from what I've seen. Yeah.
I love their video on Captain America and the Golem.
Yeah, Jacob Geller. I'm trying to think. I think I have... Did he do that video that I... Let me check.
Hold on.
Jacob Geller. Did he...
Here's the specific Metal Gear Solid Rising Revengeance video.
Why does Metal Gear? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look at that. I know, like, I don't like. It's kind of crazy that the game just kind of like resurgence takes to all these memes, And it's like, but I'm so glad it did because it's just, this is a great game. Like, it's, some people, like, I kind of find it, like head scratching when Metal Gear fans or just people call it a dumb game because the game made me question my sanity. Maybe that's just Metal Gear because I know Metal Gear 2 has a lot to it. But, like, it's just, like, it made me go, like, oh, it kind of made me go, like, oh, so this is the world.
Yeah, the Metal Gear games are very interesting in the fact that, like, it says a lot, but it says so much in such a specific way that it's kind of hard on a first pass to understand what it's trying to say.
Yeah,
you know it's trying something, but, like, what is it trying to say?
And honestly, I'll be honest, that was a lot of my watching the cutscenes for Revengeance. That was a lot of my first playthrough of Revengeance. I know I need to break it down. This is like a game you need to break down with friends, or watch a couple video essays to finally form opinion on the story. But gameplay wise, it's great. I love the weapons. I love the little mechanics. The only really boss I kind of hated was Moonsoon. And that's because it forces you to use the worst mechanic of the game, being the grenades.
You mean Monsoon? That sounds like it'd be pronounced Monsoon.
Monsoon, yeah. The meme guy. The guy who makes the speech about memes.
Oh, yeah. Also, remember, when they're talking about memes, it's not haha funny jokes on the internet.
Yeah.
It's the classical meaning of
yeah,
meme.
the information and culture. I know what you mean. Popular pop culture to basically most people.
It's deeper than that. It's more of it's the idea of if you breathe on someone, they can get the viruses that you have in your system. If you talk to someone, the ideas can implant themselves like a virus.
So kind of like the spread of knowledge in the digital age.
It's spread of knowledge, but it's the positives and the negatives. It's we can share information with each other, but also we can share and spread superstitions with each other.
Oh yeah. Yep, man.
Or hey, it is just as easy to spread the idea of these people are cool as it is to spread the information these people are shitty.
Yeah.
You know?
And then honestly, this game's kind of brilliant. And it's on top of that, it's just super fun and action-packed and funny and cool, and it's just...
Have you played any of the Metal Gear Solid games?
No, this is my first Metal Gear game.
I implore you full-heartedly to play Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2.
Yeah,
I haven't played 3 yet. I need to play 3. It's just...
Play 3 on stream, please. From what I hear, I think you're gonna love 3.
Here's the thing. I was planning on eventually playing Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2, Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 on stream.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be very good. Yeah, I need to get to Metal Gear 1 because that's the one I can easily PS1's easily emulatable, so I'll just get
that's Solid 1.
Solid 1. I know. There is
the
a
one MSX are Metal Gear thing at the end. And then on the PlayStation 1, it's Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, but I'm super excited to play the other Metal Gear Solid games. And it's kind of sad that we're never gonna get another Rising game. But hey, this is still probably one of the best games I played all year, and it didn't even came out this year.
Yeah. I still need to fucking play Death Stranding.
I have it on my Steam wish list.
I have it. I own it, and I've played part of the tutorial, and I loved it. But my controller didn't have nearly enough
buttons.
Not buttons. It's just all the sensors. I don't have analog triggers. They're button triggers.
Yeah. It seems like a game that would be better played on PS5 than
I need a PS4 controller. I need a PS5 controller. I need an Xbox One controller.
Yeah. You're using a third-party Super Nintendo controller, right? Still?
I'm using an 8-bit Do. Yeah. I love this controller. It's absolutely one of my favorite things. But still.
Yeah. Oh yeah, actually, speaking of you, what games have you been playing recently on stream?
I dived back into the Minecraft.
Yeah, I know. That was a chill stream, just you hanging out with your buddies. Just yeah.
and just repeatedly just fucking complimenting and insulting each other
Yeah.
every few minutes.
That's I kind of want, I kind of need, like, I wish we could find a game that we can play together that isn't gonna like break on Parsec.
Yeah, it's, hey, you could always fucking get Minecraft.
I mean, like, I don't even, is Minecraft even on Steam?
No.
Dang it.
Yes. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'll have to get it my own. I could, but like, I don't like. What other multiplayer games are? I know there's like, I don't, man. I'm not. If I force you to get Fortnite, come on, boy, go Fortnite stream when?
No.
Please. I don't even play it that much. I just play it occasionally. Come on, Fortnite. Fortnite.
No.
Fine. We'll wait till the next battle royale.
Also, your new favorite soft drink.
What, vanilla Coca-Cola? I don't know. What the hell was this? Was a crazy episode of No More Games. But we should probably wrap it up because I think that we've exhausted all the. Wait, do you have any other games you want to talk?
Nothing new that any information I saw or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess we'll see you next time for Naughty the part 2 of Naughty 3. But first, Boingo, show your stuff.
Hey, howdy. Do you want fucking Twitch streams? Twitch.tv/Boingo Writer. You want to follow me on a variety of social media platforms? It's at Boingo_writer on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Hey, do you like video essays and editorials? And the promises that I will make something eventually? Subscribe to YouTube. Boingo Writer. Just search for me or look in the description. It's in both places.
Oh god, Nintendo Direct is trending, and there's not even a Nintendo Direct. I hate you all. Anyway, yeah, I'm Buster Corp. I do a variety of stuff on the YouTube. You can follow me on the Buster Corp YouTube channel. We're almost close to 1,000 subs. But also, this podcast is possible thanks to Modular Media. It's a pretty cool co-op where me, Boingo, the Vacuuminator, and Snowcone87 do a bunch of shit. Boingo, talk about No Prize.
Hey, we have No Prize Podcast where we talk about comic books, Marvel movies, merchandise, and more. It's me and Vac. We are also talking about Obi-Wan recently.
Yeah, we also have the show Modular Components, where we either interview guests or we attack each other for our terrible opinions on things. But we also have Twit, This Week in Toku, where me and the Vacuuminator will talk about the new Power Rangers and Tokusatsu episodes. Also Ultraman. I just want to mention Ultraman. Is that all the shows? That's all the shows. Yeah. We'll see you next time for whenever, if I, God forbid, we don't